What's up, guys? Christian here, tech support, sales, and consulting with Copilot. Today, we're going to be in another comparison video, and we're going to be going over Yardbook and Copilot and talking about the pricing page. I'm not going to be going too deep into the details of each feature and all their functions and all the above. I recommend that you check out our Copilot University and some of these other YouTube videos that kind of go more in depth into those different features and functions. But I definitely want to see what they provide in terms of their free business and enterprise and what that compares to Copilots. First off, they have three options. We have four. Not too big of a deal. It just gives you more options to choose from, kind of looking at where your business is at, though. Being able to say, hey, what stage is my business at to realistically, choose a subscription level. It is kind of nice to have more than three options. So we're going to go into Yardbook first, and I want to look at their free. What do they have for free, right? So the ability to have customer management, something similar to Copilot for free, jobbing, schedule, invoice, estimates, the basics, right? The ability to route, expenses, time clock, run reports, lot measurement, equipment, snow removal. These are all things that Copilot has as well. These are basics. You're going to see these pretty much on all free CRM subscriptions. Some specific things that I like is the ability to have a product catalog, which is nice. They already have a snow removal made for you, so you don't have to create like a quick dispatch for that or something like that. And the ability to obviously charge credit card payments. So the ability to run a very basic lawn care business, right? Let's go and switch over to Copilot. We definitely pride ourselves on our solo package, is what we call our free package. It has a lot to bring to the table for someone who's maybe a young business owner who does do like maybe 50 to 100 k revenue, but they're looking to grow. They need some more communication. They need some more features, but they can't necessarily pay for a high level subscription. Solo is going to be the good place for you. So invoicing, making payments, some of those basic things. We for sure have all those, but some of the key things that I wanted to point out on our solo that Yardbook doesn't have is first, we're going to talk about the uh, client portal and the ability for a customer to pay via the client portal as well. Hands off, the customer can pay online on the client portal. Yardbook doesn't have a client portal. Go check out my comparison video between Yardbook and Copilot on the client portal if you want to gain some more insight on that. Bulk pricing increase is one that we have too on them. The ability to have the dispatch board is massive. And to be able to just kind of control that and see what that looks like. Yardbook doesn't necessarily have a dispatch board at all. They kind of just have like a map view in their scheduling that has minimal amounts of actual functions. So if you haven't looked at that, again, go check out a video on our dispatch board. To have tagging, the tagging system, if you haven't used that, definitely check that out. The ability to kind of categorize, customers or services, and create workflows based off of your tags is definitely an efficiency thing, an efficiency plus for your business as you're operating through CRMs as well. Automation's massive. Talk about high level communication all the time within Copilot here. Um, Obviously, there's not too many automations that are provided for Yardbook, especially not in their free subscription. So the ability to have our full, 30 to 50 plus automations, default automations, templates, and the ability to customize those automations in our solo subscription is huge. Zapier integration, if you know about Zapier, again, it kind of bridges the gap. You're able to integrate with 5,000 different apps and softwares. Very powerful for someone who's a free user. And the ability for assisted scheduling budgeted hours when we integrate with paid for performance. That's going to be huge for people to pay their high performers. And obviously, like I said, we got email and text templates, 50 plus, free and accessible to the free user, right? So going back to Yardbook real quick. We have a starter and a pro version. They have just the business version. So we'll kind of compare the pro and the starter together versus the business here. So we have everything that we had from the free version. So they get to essentially, waive a fee, which is an added 1% payment processing fee for those who are not a paid subscriber. we don't add any extended processing fees than what we get charged from our payment processor. So you won't see that on our subscription. The ability to bulk text, we have that. Bulk email, customer quotes, GPS tracking, which is really nice. GPS tracking is definitely a really good feature to have, especially at the actual price point of $39.99 for their business. It's beautiful. Um, Automatic backup. And then this is where you get into their very low level automations that they do have, the automatic invoice reminders, and as well as the estimates. I think you can, send out some automations for estimates as well. I'm not too sure what that looks like though. And the multi-step chemical process. So these are all things that you're going to find from literally top to bottom within our free here at Copilot. But let's go and just take a look at some of the big features within our starter and within our pro in comparison. So um, the ability to have access to the exclusive membership Facebook group is massive. We do bi-weekly a live Q&A. Mike Andes answers any questions that any of the users use or have rather. He also just gives the time for them to kind of just talk about business and ask any questions um, that have just been kind of lingering, right? Unlimited customers, we have a 50 cap on our solo. The client widget is the ability to essentially attach a URL to your business website, and they're able to have access. Your customers are able to have access, make payments, check out what's going on, look at pictures, what have you from the actual client widget. Live GPS employee tracking is huge. We compare that with a Yardbook. They have that as well. Buy now, pay later is coming soon. That's going to be a pretty cool feature as well that we have for our starter package, and the ability to just be able to have tips, right? Be able to put tips on for your technicians. It's just nice. And a huge one is our chat support. So Yardbook definitely has a chat support, but it's only the ability to essentially send an email to them and for them to contact you back within 24 hours. Here at Copilot, we definitely have a live chat. We still get to you within 24 hours. I know for a fact because I am a part of the chat support that we get back to you as soon as possible. Um, and it's just more active. We can send videos, we send screenshots. Those videos are personal. We run different tests through those videos and send them out, and so we definitely have a very personal connection with a lot of our users. We know how they essentially run their business. We know and familiarize ourselves with their workflow, so that way when we're actually troubleshooting some of the issues that they're having, um, it's fast, it's efficient. For the pro version, the phone support is huge. So essentially, we have a calendar open up for people to schedule Zoom calls with our head tech support, Steven. And that becomes an even more personable troubleshoot session where they have maybe five, uh, things that they have going on that are issues for them. Maybe it's user error or whatever the case is. They're able to kind of hash that out in 5 to 10 minutes with Steven in an efficient way, and it becomes almost um, a learning session, right? We get to share screens and have them run through maybe some different workflows or what have you. Optimizing routes is definitely good for the pro level. You can optimize routes within Yardbook as well. It's just not as efficient. Again, go check out that comparison video. Uh, Downloadable backups for both CRMs. Time tracking pro version just enhanced, just a little bit better, and some additional options for estimates. So not very comparable for the business. We have all of the things that they have for their business at our free level. So with those added values, you see 129 for our starter and 179 for our pro. And now let's go ahead and go enterprise versus enterprise. So you're going to get everything from the business subscription. The only thing that you're going to get from going business to enterprise for Yardbook is the ability to have QuickBooks Sync and to be able to put your photo or your branding on your stuff, on your invoices, estimates, what have you. So not too big of a jump in features or functions when you're going to the enterprise level, but it is, again, the price point is really nice. If you're a smaller business or what have you, Yardbook is definitely an affordable CRM, right? Let's jump over to enterprise here. Enterprise is definitely our bread and butter. It's our baby here at Copilot. we believe most users should be at our enterprise level just because of what it provides for people, as well as this one right here, the founder guaranteed. So we say this a lot because we mean it. I don't have a script when I'm doing my consulting and sales. I'm really just trying to gain information and have a good conversation and see if our CRM is going to be a good fit for you. And Mike is all about transparency with all of his businesses. And so, if Copilot doesn't end up working for you, we really want to know why, so that way we can fix that CRM and want to be able to give you your money back as well. So the the founder guarantee is definitely nice. The two-way QuickBooks sync, like we were talking about, the ability to uh, have ACH on file. Again, go check out my payment processing comparison video with Yardbook if you haven't already. But the ACH is definitely huge for larger jobs to be able to save money. The ability to auto charge credit. So if you got, a reoccurring, if your business runs off mostly reoccurring businesses or visits, and you know that you have maybe a level billing on that as well, you can go ahead and set up an auto charge and feel safe to do so. Two-way texting. Again, Copilot, we want this to be kind of a one-stop shop for communications. You want to have, multiple phone numbers, business phone numbers, what have you, to just run the mobile app version, and we didn't really talk about too as well. Yardbook, I don't think they have a mobile app version. We have that accessible at the solo free subscription level. And you're going to see the interface is the exact same on the mobile app version than on the desktop version for and tablet as well for Copilot. So there's not a massive learning curve when you're trying to learn the software, right? Pay for performance and sequence, or not sequence, but job costing and price matrixing. Those are two powerful features that the whole entire team here is very excited to bring to the table. We know that that's going to be able to support our CRM is going to be able to support larger businesses, maybe doing 2 million plus with those features. So we're very excited for this summer to come. Uh, the website lead integration and the sequence automation, those are huge. The sequence automation, we're just refining. We're fixing to drop that probably this week. And that's just going to, again, open up the ability to stay creative with your triggers, multiple actions, sub actions, what have you. So communication, again, huge at Copilot for us. This is a basic rundown on a comparison between the price points of Yardbook and Copilot. If you do have more questions, if you do want to essentially dive into some more features and functions and maybe things that we have coming down the road, because we are innovating probably faster than anybody within the industry, please book a call with me. You can do so by just going to our website, clicking the link, booking a call with Christian. I would love to chat with you guys and look forward to talking to you soon.